went through a couple of valleys there. Got a little chilly, so I turned on my heated hand grips. Right there, the Oxford grips, I installed them myself. I've had heated hand grips on every motorcycle I've owned since, Jesus, maybe 92, 96 or so. If you've never had heated hand grips on a motorcycle, you don't know what you're missing. It makes such a difference, you wouldn't believe. So I got them about 3/4 of the way up right now, and my hands are getting warm. Pretty warm, almost hot. A little steep slope it looked like there. Back to this little motorcycle here, the Aprilia Pegaso. There's only a very few of them in the United States, actually. They only produced them and imported them for a couple of years. I think 92 was the last year that they imported it. Now it's a different model, the Strata, or something they called it. I gotta say, it's probably one of the favorite motorcycles I've had. Just for its capability. It'll go fast enough to get you thrown directly in jail. You know, it'll run up to 110, 115 miles an hour, you know, where the XT250 struggles to get to 70. And it'll chug along in first gear up and down the trails with a lot of torque, no problem. I wouldn't hesitate to get on this motorcycle even at 16, almost 17 years old, and ride out to California on it. But I've been all, up and down the East Coast and out west. I had BMW K1100 LT for a number of years, rode that all over the place, up and down the East Coast. Had a Kawasaki ZZR 1200. I took out the Crazy Horse and Mount Rushmore, and out west, took it up to Canada, Nova Scotia, Halifax, and Cape Breton. And with my wife, she was on her 750 Katana. Got a lot of Honda Shadows and Magnas. And I gotta say that, even compared to the Goldwing and the BMW, and this thing is pretty comfortable, not as comfortable as those two, but comfortable enough where you can take a long trip. It got good Moto Moscow bags on it, nice soft bags that are waterproof. And it just does everything I want it to do. It goes off-road, it gets decent gas mileage. I can touch the ground on it, even with that BMW K1100. Man, that thing was a tall bike. It was tough to touch the ground on that one. The Goldwing was great, very comfortable, very powerful motorcycle. But it, this is a 700, 800 pound motorcycle. It was a lot to take out. I find sometimes it's more fun on a smaller, lighter bike. It just seems easier. It just a little more fun. That's why I ride the XT250 a lot. It's just a fun, flippable little bike you can throw around. If I'm not going anywhere very far, I'll take that XT. It's just sometimes it's more fun to go fast on a slow bike than to go slow on a faster bike. I'm going to turn these grips down. Jesus. Got a 40%. But no, I like both of them, and I'm really, really pleased with this Aprilia. I'm not so pleased with this little guy in front of me doing 45 miles an hour. So we're getting back into the back side of town of where I live. Took a nice little loop. I'm going to head to the house. Sunday, today, my only day off. Try to do something with the wife and kids. Let's see, through town or the back way. I'll go the back way. Cross over that frog bridge. Yeah, the only thing with this bike, a little bit of vibration. The foot pegs are perfectly smooth. Just the bars, and I could probably isolate the bars if I really wanted to. Yeah, we're back to that frog bridge. See, right now, I'm on my tiptoes on both sides, and that's all well and good until there's a big rut on one side or the other. You just got to be careful. It's easy to go over. But on the KLR, like I compared this to, I couldn't even touch the ground. Behind the mill, nice little river back there. I'll see if anybody's awake now when I get home. I got my stupid turn signal on. So what time is it? It's on 9:45. Almost 9:50. Yeah, they're still asleep. Yeah, that river right there runs through the property. That's the river actually right there that was down that 100-foot embankment behind the house. So they got a pretty good elevation change between here and my house. I've taken Jackson and Caitlin down that trail quite a bit. And actually, there's more to it than what I rode on this morning. And they had a good time. Jackson's been on it 2 or 3 times. That's what led us to get his DRZ 70 that he's currently on. He had the Yamaha PW50, which he really liked that bike. That was his first motorcycle. Rode it around the backyard a lot. But we're out the trails and on some of those really steep hills coming back up. It just didn't have the torque to get up that hill. Especially with the single speed, the little 1 gear. It just couldn't torque up enough to get up the hills. I had to get out and push them. So DRZ 70 has no such problem. I believe it's a 3-speed. Yeah, it's a 3-speed. I adjusted the transmission to make it easier to shift. It comes from the factory so hard that he couldn't shift it. His foot just wasn't strong enough. So there's a screw on there. I backed off, and now he loves running through the gears. Shifted it. He got no problem. Starts it himself and backs it out of the shit. And, yeah, he likes that motorcycle. Yeah, he's a good rider. Kaylin's a pretty good rider too, but she's getting to be more where she's worried about being a girl and not so much into the motorcycles, which is fine. People's interests change, but she still rides it from time to time, so we'll keep it. She's got that little SSR 70, it's fully automatic transmission, and for a Chinese little bike, it runs good. It's really strong, quick bike. Haven't had any issues with it. Yeah, so back in the old neighborhood. Alrighty, and this is going to be the end of it. Boy, I parked like an idiot. Alright, here we are. Now the low fuel light comes on. I figured that was coming.